Mary Martinez is with us on the Toyota of Hollywood hotline, and we're doing this on video. So if you want to watch it on our YouTube channel, you can later. But we're watching her. She's in the classroom, which is kind of nice. It sets the scene for who Mary Martinez is. For those who might not know, she has been using the Miami Dolphins as a backbone for lessons all season long. And she teaches third grade. And then she got featured on Hard Knocks. Everyone who follows Dolphins on social media was already aware of Mary. And then Hard Knocks featured her. And then ProFootballNetwork.com put her to work as a social media guru. And then you'll have to explain this. Mary's with us right now. Hello, Mary.
What's up, guys? Pleasure to be here.
You're in the classroom. You taught today? You taught good lessons today?
Oh, yeah, we taught today. They had some testing today, so we finished the Charlotte's Web book, and then they had some testing, but there was teaching going on.
Oh, I love Charlotte's Web.
It's like every year book. It's tears when Charlotte dies, and it's like I get choked up because I'm like watching them with tears streaming down their face.
Mary.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway.
Charlotte dies?
What?
We got past page 11.
Crowder, it might be above your reading level. I'm not sure.
I'm a college dropout. I don't know what's going on.
So, and by the way, your students. So here's the story. So Mary gets a surprise. It's a video. I saw Mary tweet it out. It's a video from Dan Marino. And he's saying, hey, we watched what you did all season long. You're a Dolphins fan. And we, the Dolphins and the NFL, are flying you to the Super Bowl. We've got you Super Bowl tickets. And so you tweeted that out. When did you actually learn of that? Did you just get like a video, or were you aware that was in the works?
No, I had no idea. My kids knew, which is the crazy part. And they kept that secret from me, which I was really impressed with. I was like, you don't snitch. You're good. You're like, I taught you something. So they kept that from me. But actually, like the background is not only am I working for Pro Football Network, but I also accepted a position with the NFL. So I'll be working with them on the side to provide content. So my first video that I'm doing with them is regarding the Pro Bowl. So that morning I had shot my video, sent it to the guys at the NFL for the Pro Bowl. And then my principal on Friday had called me into her office, and she's like, oh, Mary, the region needs a video of something, and your kids already have like a million waivers from Hard Knocks and this. I'm just going to use your class. And I'm like, are you sure you want to use my class? Like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, it's fine. But look cute where there's going to be a camera. And I'm like, okay. So yesterday, Monday, I tell my kids, hey, Miss Reginald is coming in here. You better shape up. Nobody's like, you better be on your A game. And they look at me and they go, she's not coming for us. She's coming for you. There's a surprise for you. And I'm like, huh? So they let it out that moment, but they didn't tell me what. So when she came in, she plugged in a USB, and I wasn't expecting anything. And all of a sudden it's Dan Marino's face on my Promethean, that thing back there that you can see. And I'm like, I just black out. I had to rewatch the video afterwards because I had no idea what he said. But so they had like an NFL camera in there. They got some footage for it. And then there was a girl that I actually work with at the NFL. She was there that I met for the first time in person. And then I got immediately into work mode and was like, oh, I sent the video to the guys for the Pro Bowl. I hope they liked it. And she's like, just enjoy this moment right now. You don't need to work right now. So
did you know like what you were doing when you started doing the lessons, using the teams? Like, did you know what I won't say the finish line because you probably have way more to do, but did you know what could become of it?
No. And you never expect that. I mean, it was cool to see everything that did come of it, but everything that came was a surprise. I mean, I don't know if you probably heard Jalen Ramsey invited my fiance and I in his booth, in his box. Bradley Chubb's message, all the love from the team. That's just all the extra. And the lesson that I did on Jalen Phillips, he immediately, 5 minutes within the video posting, reached out to me. Thank you so much for teaching my story on adversity and picking yourself back up. So it's pretty crazy to see the effect that it's had on so many different people, from teachers to kids to Joe Schmoes to people like Hawk. And not that you're a Joe Schmo, but
He is.
I have been fascinated by it though. Like I watched at the beginning and I'm like, man, wouldn't it be great if teachers could use something other than just a traditional lesson to actually teach a lesson that's valuable, whether it's math, whether it's resilience. There's like a million things that you've used the Dolphins to.
And the NFL, right. And now that, so I thought, man, I was really pulling, obviously I'm pulling for the Dolphins. I'm a huge Dolphins fan, but I was like, now they lost. What's going to happen? But my kids were so invested. I have all the NFL flags. They were like, let's keep going. They wanted to track it. And they attached themselves to like the Lions. When I took the flag down yesterday, there was like, no, the Lions. Because I taught them about 2008. Dan Campbell played on the team when they went 0-16. Yes, he was injured, but now he's the head coach and they're making a run for the Super Bowl. They were so invested in it. And then when they lost, it was, But, and even with Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, we broke down the word irrelevant. With relevant, what does that mean? Ear means not, so not relevant. So there's so much to learn.
Yeah, I love it. I love when teaching becomes usable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in real life, Crowder, and that's what Mary does.
No, I was gonna ask, like, because obviously, like you said, you're a Dolphin fan.
Yeah.
And like, were there any other like parents of your students that were Bills fans or Packers fans that are like, man, get this Dolphin stuff off my table?
I have actually a massive Bills fan in my class. And the day that the Dolphins lost to the Bills, week 18, she came in with her Bills socks rocked high and proud, but they love it. I mean, and she's so, I tell her she's the next Erin Andrews, but they love it. They love that their kids are invested in something and they see that the learning and the growth and the mental growth from it. So they're on board, but I do have
teach her a lesson though. You got to hold her back. You got to fail her and make her repeat third grade. I mean, teach her a lesson. We don't need Bills fans.
Josh Allen has taught the Dolphins already too many lessons. I don't know.
A whole bunch of nonsense. So you're going to Vegas.
First
time. You ever been to you've never been to Vegas?
Never been to Vegas. So I need some recs. I'm going in there like blank slate.
Well, Solana knows where to get the best sandwich in all of Las Vegas. Go ahead, Solana. Tell her.
Yeah, Earl's Sandwich, Mary. It's actually a place.
Isn't that a chain?
No, it's actually
in the rest stop.
In Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Only in Las Vegas.
Right.
Earl's Sandwich.
So if you can't make the Earl of Sandwich in Las Vegas, hit the rest stop in Lake Worth, and you'll be fine. You can get
Port St. Lucie.
The full Montague over there. So I'm guessing you've never been to a Super Bowl.
I actually have in 2020, and it's a rematch. Yeah, I went. My dad was on the Super Bowl host committee at the time for Miami, so he took the fam with us to the Super Bowl in Miami, Chiefs versus Niners, and I actually brought in a shirt for my kids the other day that I got from that Super Bowl, and I held it up, and I just let them look at it, and it clicked. They're like, "Oh my gosh, it's a rematch between the Niners and the Chiefs." So yeah.
Who are you rooting for?
Back then, I mean, I don't know if I really Chiefs, but this time I think I'm going for the Niners.
Going for the Niners.
Yeah.
Hey.
Do you have thoughts? I saw you, perk up a little bit.
Well, I want to know if I can come in maybe and be a guest lecturer on point spreads and because I've been using lottery tickets like scratch offs to teach my kid math since he was 5 or 6 years old. Perhaps do you ever delve into gambling with the third graders?
No.
Well, I would like to do so.
On the record, no. Anybody?
That's a good answer. That's a good answer out of you, Mary. Yeah, I would like to come in, talk about buying a point, buying a half a point, and
honestly, you probably look at their math stats from then until after. Before Hawk, after Hawk. Look at those gains.
All of a sudden, you look at the numbers in a whole. I can't do any kind of math except when it comes to gambling. Gambling is the only time that I can ever do math. But you'll be able to use your math in Vegas. Are you like a math wizard?
No, not at all.
So we don't have a Rain Man situation on our hands here.
This has helped me brush up on my math, So keeps me in check.
Does the approach to using sports, because this is so cool. When I saw the Hard Knocks, I was like, this is cool as hell. Does it help out the little chantings in your class? Because there's always a little chanting in the class. And it was just like I was a good student, but yeah, you lose me after 5 minutes if you ain't say nothing. I was interested in. Have you really seen response from different kids that might have struggled?
Yes, like tenfold. And that's what I think keeps me going. I mean, I could stand up there all day and preach my love for the NFL and the game, but you only get what you get. You only give what you get what you give, whatever that is. what keeps me so hyped about it is their response to it, because our energies feed off each other, and they are just, now they come into the class on Monday and they were already arguing about the conference championships before I even I heard them outside my classroom arguing about the Lions and the 49ers. And if we fast forwarded to August, that would have never happened. So now they've attached themselves to it. It's really cool.
It's
everybody,
neat.
even the girls too.
It's neat what they're getting to experience, because they have had, obviously the cameras are in the classroom from NFL films, but now here you are, Mary Martinez, you're getting a video message from Dan Marino talking about, him appreciating what you do. Are you starting to get recognized out and about South Florida?
The most I got recognized was when I go to Dolphins games after this really picked up. I remember I was standing in line for the porta potty and I had to go to the bathroom so bad. And people were coming up to me like, "You're Miss Martinez. Can I take a picture with you?" And I'm standing there crossing my legs oh my God, yeah, sure. So that's been really cool. So, and it's always you inspire my wife. And now on TikTok, I've started a new stream for the Swifties to help them understand football. So I've done the offensive positions explained and the defensive positions explained, and it's been crazy. So it's been pretty cool.
You went to the MetLife takeover though, right?
Yeah.
I bet. I mean, she was star number one, like OJ McDuffie and then Miss Martinez there.
Yeah, definitely. That was a cool experience. That place is nuts. It's crazy how devoted Jets fans are, even when their team is, subpar.
Subpar, very nice way to put it. So when are you leaving for Vegas? When are you headed out there?
Friday. So we leave Friday at 5, get in at 7 because the time change. And then I leave Monday and I'll get back. I fly into Fort Lauderdale around 8 p.m. So I get all day Saturday. So I don't know what we're gonna do. So any suggestions?
I can't imagine what you could do in Vegas. I mean, what are you going to be able to do while in Vegas?
Well, Mary, I don't want to, I don't know if it's fun, but if you want to see a big black dude go to sleep at a roulette table, come to the Aria.
Are you going to be in Vegas?
Yes, I'm in Vegas from Tuesday night until Saturday night. I'm leaving before the game. Yeah.
So you'll be at the NFL honors, I assume.
No, I'll be at the Aria gambling. Yeah.
Be at the roulette honors.
I'm gonna be at the roulette honors because this number 11 gotta hit sooner or later, Mary.
That's another lesson that we can do for your kids. You can't count from 1 to 36 without 0 and 00. Yeah, it starts at 0, then 00, then 1, 2, 3. Anyway, Mary Martinez, one of South Florida's great stories from this Dolphins season. There were a lot of great stories coming out of the Dolphins this season, but Mary was one of them. And now she's headed to Vegas for the Super Bowl. Pretty cool. We appreciate you sharing the story. Will you correspond with us from Vegas?
Absolutely.
Can we check in with you? Or would we be overstepping our bounds because you're working for the NFL and Pro Football Network and we're not giving you anything?
No. I always got time for Hot Crowder and Solana. Are you kidding?
All right. There
Definitely.
you go. That's all we need to hear because we needed listen, half the time Crowder's not going to show up. I'm going to need someone in Vegas to talk to, see what's going on out there. So
this show starts at what time in Vegas? 11 a.m.?
He's not going to make it.
It's going to be rough. All right. Mary Martinez, congrats on the Super Bowl trip. It's really cool. And congrats on everything you did all season for your students. And it's really been fun to watch.
Appreciate it. Hey,
You're a testament to good teaching. That when a teacher can, I'm guessing your students look forward to getting to your class on a daily basis. And that's a testament to good teaching. So I applaud you for that.
Crowder, there's a seat open for you if you ever need to brush up on your 3rd grade skills.
What did you say that board behind you called? A Pontilus? An Oxtalus?
A Promethean.
Man, I can't Promethean, Mary.
You think you can spell that word?
No, I can't spell that
what
word.
What is it? Is that like a chalkboard back in my day?
No, it's like a second computer where I stream. It's like a computer. It's sleeping right now. Yeah.
I wasn't a big fan of the classroom, Mary.
I'll make you a fan.
I know. I wish my teachers would do what you do. They're telling me about this. I don't know. Old Yeller, a big dog that died. I don't want to read about a dog dying. Leave me alone.
Spoiler alert again with you guys. the Charlotte's Web and the Old Yeller. Throttle it back, people. All right, we gotta go. Thank you, Mary. We appreciate you making time. We'll talk to you from Vegas when you're out there.
Chat to you there. See you there, Crowder.
Yes, man.
There you go. Mary Martinez, one of South Florida's finest, a teacher who's making teaching exciting, learning exciting for her students. I love that story.